abusia me mo akwaba emra sunsum komo odwumadie so ya transe ya ba bedi nkomo bebre na abusia ebi ya nenne ana wanya kwanya oba betie ya Apostle Akacho Ministry ana sabri ohwe na nkomo ni nyina pompon so no ejina yenuama yenuamema wo ndidwa obi adi dwa wo hu ne ho ano ekwan ben so ana nei wo baba betwe edom edi aba wadwuma na wo yenim na omso aba beto ade edi amawo obiro no beka se customers ekwan ben so na wo befa na watimi atwe customers edi aba wadwuma nim ma matimi aba beto ade amawo eno ho nkomo ade aba bedi Apostle Akacho ewie emre nyagopo yusu ni yie pa na uyo obi a wadi na chi a wo sampa adanse dia amanfo odie no anya asem ketwa enti eho abehia se wo se ye ne di se nkomo we ma edwadefo enso nya so emfa so Apostle mama akwaba emra sunsun nkomo dwubadie so
yeja boko die
bibia boko Apostle Akacho members sorry no se na eko
oh bibia okay ya share your Volta region
that's right
ho Sokode Bogame and mimi ya igbeni hana mitsi hana sorry fie no wo na nkrofo free baby bebre Nigeria ni ade
ba
me say time na so say ye bebo aye kromfo so
that's right
a chire omo haban fa so de ti anyakopon bo haban eni nyama etwa ho hia ni nyina no ni nyina wo mission anabota ye nti anyakopon ebo omo what you say ba ko say bebre na enim na manipa bebre ebre nti u follow me page no Apostle Akacho Ministry of Facebook ni TikTok a wo ben wo say sunsum nyama na me kire wo ho na me kire wo so a adanse nkwa na eba say obuba kwa koye wo sohwe na ye adwuma ma wa obetimi ato na mo ahwehwe ye chikwan
that's right Apostle Sabre said me di kankan ye no ye nuanom ma na ye nuanom me ma won di dwa edwadie nkoso said se mpo no obi ba beto ade wo mo nchen kura no ada no bo ache bidin eneyi sunsumu enkomo aye ba bedie yi ene se ekwan a ye nuanom fa so na sunsumu no omotimi atwe customers e de abom adwuma me ton ade ekwan ben so na me fa na metimi atwe edom e de aba beto ma ade
okay binum na free oto ade na ye nton won se e wo kwan bebre bi a ediba obi wo ho obeka ko ji loan abeto nyama go shop ba obi an beto obi baba baby sani bo obeka se me kwa ba on ba biem obi kra be aka so be down payment amount e jiro aka se me nto biem uyo obi a wo to ade aye nto anasika sem how pa ade a metumi a kire pa enu hu nkomo na e ba be disisi a
that's right
uyi wazumi na utie ni ye na ukoye a menya sure say ebe dey 3 and do 3-4 days oba be dey dance here
dance die baba that's right
pabi ye wo hunhum a mo ba sase we so a omo mba se bia mo ba be se ye ba nyama omo wo no e na ye mpe o de me kana se ye kasa ntuntum ene ntuntum enye se bia ntuntum e pese o ka no prawo enye ni bota ye no
ono so nya de wadua na
dia fi mi twi no mi agbeni te mo fa no sama mi wai
mu da so
ntumtum no oba be ka o se ono so no onya duane bi afri wo mu tio enti enye se bia ntumtum no ni mission is oba be ma o malaria there bi onya mfaso bi afri wo mu ba ono twi mfaso no wie a na wo bebre what you say ye fa ni se emoa se moa onyansa sisi anasa omatumi akasa omeka ye nipa datere ye be forma emoa mo because ye ku omu e ye duane ye ku omu na ye omu ya ba ye wi a eniji ahu so de me kana se and this animal kingdom no emoa be kase ye nipa datere ye be forma omu because ye kuma de saara so na hu bebre ba sase we so omu no omu ba nyama omu wona omu ba be chiche no ebika osa entumi bua wa brabo no ma woni beji ahun so de kana tie enu na ye from mo se hunhunfin ye wo be ye fita oho ena ye be ye kokko oho ena ye wo be ye tuntum oho be ye fita no e ya de a ye di hu ade odifo bebre ayusu di hu ade obetumi abo wodi sisi agere enu no ye be ye fita na emodi ye what you say ba ye wo be ye tuntum a obi betumi agina ni dem umman sika bi na wagina sika no so e de asewa adwuma
the best say wa dwuma no
obi wo ho o che na ade na wagina achede na odi ma no so no say na be tuntum ye adwuma wo na odi asɛe ade no nto bo se stock ese wo obi abɛsi no nsuo kra wo di che no ba wakoma mu no ɛyadɔye na wo ye ɛyɛ papa na wo ye ba obawu no nipa ma kɔ ye sare na wo di asɛe wa adwuma ye ntɔ wa de abiem ahozo de mi kana se obi wa obi di ntuma be che no obi a Christmas no de akɔche baby obi de akɔche obi nipa no kɔ di ade kro no o de bɔkɔ kɔto ni dem na o de be ye tuntum de akyikyiri wa adwuma na wa adwuma asɛe enti ade a mi ba be kyerɛ ne no ɛpam huhufin huhum ebe si sika kwan huhum ebe si inshira kwan huhum ebe si obi oho abaka say papa ye nche made da ade say ye ka ene na ye first program ye no watwe mu me bibia from fra broche na ba me honom over come page adanse bibia ye potokasa what you see and the baby crowd ni say me on Nigeria they began hire na me wo e wo Volta region so the boga me Sunday bia ya sorry wa ha open ba Saturday no wa be da sorry fie ha anaju ye ha ba na ye adwuma ni to me wo ba dware ha ba na ya bo ho ban na wa ko baby and we obi a obi be se obo on che wade we ade we ye wo December mu ye na hwe akyede dodo obenya ye na hwe de bi amanfo be go store ho abeto nyama e ma wo ye mu hye o me kire obi bia na wa kokoye
kire obi bia
baby haban bi wa ha podcast amo ye fra no Sanso
Alungun Tugui
mo krom akan for fra na Alungun Tugui ye fra no I before ye fra no Vongo baby haban we ya haban bia e wo to mi obeye so pa ana ade a ye fra no Barlock so e wo to mi sronko bia mafo bebre ennim baby unin se mi matana mi na nchen abrewa na matana na nchen wonya 136 years sana wo frame
that's right
masua nyama bebre na mission bi na me de ba sase we so e ka honhoma fa ana ye ka obi a wonim dim dia wa ha ban bo pa wo Ghana ha ye boni patria e bia me first and second and I'm making so free. Me nkire nkodu baby na meka say me nkire obiem. And the baby ahaban we ye friend no Alungun Tugui ni fruit ni nie. Me nkire fruit no say obia betumi ehunu ntem. And ye friend mo friend no say Alungun Tugui.
Ye wodim bia as apre.
Okay, most of friend no apre so.
Ba enkranfo na e kan Alungun Tugui me so ye ka bi.
Ba Alungun Tugui na very common. Apple bia. Obo say ni hunu dot bia. E bia etimi si ho. Enti bebre na be ho.
Sa.
Say na etie. Even to screen no so.
That's right.
Papi uyo obi a uto ade uyo obi a uye movie uyo obi a uye marketing online business uyo obi a unu amugo abroche bebre ba obi am fra okra da se ji na fa ye bibi uyo obi a uye adwuma ma obi o salary class a uye ribe ma unu adani problem uyo obi a se sika beba un sempa gina no ensida na de etu nanamo no de otu u antemo no sara na etu
u
oba mo se busia ni nyina obi eni wa bibia kosoma no
nkobesie
wo ye mason ni wo ye carpenter ni wo nji contract da by the ya hand to mouth mu de bia by the enye se bia wo ni madwuma no pa se obi be ka se oh kwami abrosan ni jina se mami na wo so wo benya bibia frame no unya bi da ba be mi kire wa de we na so wo ye a minua brana be dia dance ye ade ehia ni sa dance ye
wo de ne se wo be kire
obi be kwa twa haban we na wo de a share oil mo aka kire wo se eye yesu to me na ye yesu oil na di bia to so ba mi de mi kire practical no mi fa mi bibia nse anything na we asefo nyina epem asem
that's right
ahun so to de mi kana say enti mi kire ade we kona kopel Alungun Tugui haban we ana apre sana mo kano ye friend no evo we no egokrasi bebre pa ba ko bi wo ho eye brofo de no anya no bi na meka
we Alungun Tugui obi anim
Alungun Tugui ko bi sa obi ano mo ko titi haban no ma ba di na kope nchini boba no adan nchini ana epomu nchini kona kope Alungun Tugui haban we bebre open no bebre a titi ni se fresh for na pa good at the same na sang nchini bebre guso na fa nso guso na no ano unno ade we na bi pa anya fruit no mi kire mo se bia mo be ho haban no na ebe yuso anya fruit no ba mi di
fruit no bua ama wahu
adua kro na me kana sem baby na for ade we na no ano kama
that's right
unno anu yie pa
ebe di aye
na nso na be ye brown bi ana kokko bi sa wo de hwe nso no go bucket mo na fa nso bi fra
that's right
unya ewo pure honey wo ho a fa kakra fra na fa ko dware de esi gya no so sang sogu subo na sa no anu biem ani nchene babi na sa ye den na fa dware ade we so betumi aye wo ye market juma wo to ade wo kejetia wo to ade wo market na bobo ko frodia market be bia wo be bia wo ye bia wo de dwa fa ade we dware sa continuously for 3 weeks babi se wo ade a wo ton kwa ade a wo ntumi ngisika wo be papa we say e bia na papa we de ye me babi ade a ye ka say ye di dwa kwa for marketing odi we no gusu wi a o dware wi a safa so gusu na no ano follow we the fa dware biem o be say papa how many time me dware o be dware na no pa ni nwumre bia what you say o dware ni sa enti o no ba ko na o dware so be 3 a o be do enu atwene na wasa foforo agum na wasa no abie ni ngene no na o di dware sia e na o di dware o be hu sesa ye enti no o be tun ato aso o be tun dware bosomi mie no o be tun dware bosomi ba ko sa ade a ye kase sikasem de minua so we juma nko de a ebebie obi a we galamsey de juma bia we bia enko so hu se sika kwan ade o mi kire obi a we sunsun ma juma bia o we se haban wo de haban ye juma sire ade we wa sorry for no mo ye ma wa sorry ma nye men fa nko di obi sika
that's right
men fa nko di obi sika o de ma mo fa bo mo o bo mo na yeye a o meka asori no
that's right
I also to me kana say
papa me ntwa no wadaroma yenhwe ne nua no yie wo se ye de gu ye bucket friends ye de gu
that the same
mu a na ye de nchin
ai aguso nchin bebre wo de sanchi no be bia be yan saba ko e depend the way awo de kukuo na wo be no awo no e depend the way be ye kese what you say
enti o honi no ye wo no ye dware a ana ye fengu bucket
you ko dware a hwegu nsuo na wo de go bucket no so be so ne nsuo no akaban de be ka wo da de say no enti nsuo na wo de go we no wo ko do dware ho a hwe honi no honi ya de bi apa bi ewo to me
right
because mo na omo form ana omo ye honey no omo ko tree flower different flowers ni omo de no na omo ko tree na omo de ye for you know what tell me can say different flowers mo na omo ko tree nsuo e de be ya wo no and e wo so ya de bi e wo to me and the only one honey enchi ni kura de dware keke apa bi nshira na wo akọ me dware de bia o hu say e wo asa wo hoda me di warning ti de dware wo hoda bia and do your bia o man for pay wase e bia obi be share obo na wendi so enne obi hu wo ye oba baiwa be ma bi hu wenne obetimi a share wi ase bo nyina o de ni saka 1 2 3 pe o fere bia on fa biem wo ye baiwa wo de amanfo a be ma to ka man krofo no wo de take away fried rice any pizza highest is pizza ye the pizza no more na de ni saka obe ye mfi obi ba wo pa se wo fe wo ye kama pa ye di krofo ko Dubai ye to fie ma omo is legon ye di ade ma omo no wo di ade na wonya take away any pizza all season eno anu no na ya to Fanta na Coke aka ho eno anu no eno so odi ni saka ope eno anu mfi obi enti wo ye obi a wo sa problem we a fa no going to gbe haban we na no anu na fa dware na me
baba ye be ka bibia gusu ye dware na na
oh there be haban wo to me nada me catch so be ka bibia gusu na me be chon trauma o ba mpai boy
that's right
ade bia obe ya odi be sha nyaminsa no eye dwuma ntem enti so wo kona so bo mpai gusu so aboni bi anim bo asafo Yehowa din de obo so na asase tumi nyina ra bo ni nyiri gusu na ka cha ni tumi enta haban ni chi
right
what you say odi ni tumi ahyem dada e na ade bia ra nyakopon bo bia wo grace na afadware odi dware a one obede wadanse
okay papa ye kono eyemre no aye bia ne sa ye kono obi ton ade se de wo ka no e be twe edom ebe twin krofo am ma beto na ade a
o
na chese hu hia se so ko ginro bi ade be hye
ni baby we juma fo no bia obi o hon kra na o ye glass ana be wa fan krofo am ye juma ma no ma mo fa bi ndware ka kire omo
okay
bebre na obaka ko employer bi na numi na
ba de juma
ho no ye nto ade ma obi na ye mubre na san krofo no so bo so yo bi a obo apa ba ajuma no enkoso enti wo hu ne mo bo so ntumi pa mo no enti ma mo so ndware bi obo so wajuma no e be gina ye e ma bibia aye kama what you say enti ye beto aso no ye ma krofo apia dance ye de krofo fra broche ba ani de nyakopon ye wa ha
ya me fa so ye no
right enti Sunday bia na ye ya sorry e wa ho water region ho city no sokore bogame wo de on fa ka se wo ba hope wo be du hope akola bia wo be bisa ne se wo ko apostle ekacho ka se apostle ekacho na se numi ahoma no ate Yaria humanati, a humanati, a cacho. The rope has tear, a humanati. And to the obedu for the happy. A colabia driver be about who be our host city. I'll be so called cacho hobby. I'm going to
That's right.
What you say? And your numbers no so good screen.
And your numbers no and a good screen. So no. Now, yen share sad dance, dear. And Crofua, Omotum, and among Abba, a yed and Diamuha, Mecha Apostle Cacho Ministry, and Yamia Fa Apostle Cacho so. And nay, a dance no modi, yentie, and answer yen share, say a dance ya hoodwa we na and watch no, Abusia, Yanemo, ABD and Cra.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Godwin. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian. You know, immediately I entered to city, he mentioned the name. So I was shocked. So he mentioned the name. I didn't say anything. He repeated that name and asked me, do I know who have this name? I said, yes, that's just my immediate younger brother. I was surprised.
Wow.
So he now said something. So concerning that my brother, I said, yes. I was shocked. Because what he's talking about was exactly what is in line between me and that my younger brother.
Wow.
And he now tell me what I should be expecting. You know, he tell me what I should be. Yeah, all of a sudden, I was filled with smiles because, you know, I went there with too much worry. But when he, you know, mentioned name and goes to the point, talk about point, I started smiling.
Wow. So that burden has been lifted already.
I'm telling you. So, and he gave me full assurance that definitely I'm coming back for testimony. What I would tell anybody is that there is no need of speculations. Just come. God is here. And despite, as in, the apostle is so much loaded. To my own, I saw that spiritually he's loaded. And despite how much he's loaded, he's still humble. Very down to earth someone that, and if you are with, you feel at home. You see, I've been to places, but I don't want to mention them. I've been to places. So my advice to those who are probably speculating or thinking something is, come and see things by yourself. Indeed, when he said that he is a practical apostle, indeed, come and you see that indeed. You will see the practical. It's not you see face to face. Yes, you see, I saw and I believe.
Yaira. I came from Hawaii. During the consultation section, he mentioned certain names and referenced something to me 2 years back.
2 years?
Yes.
And what he said about
some
that?
specific events, something that happened, is some kind of a secret something.
But he was able to point it out to you?
Yes.
Wow. And how did you feel about that?
I felt I'm at the right place because once he'd been able to identify that being the root of why certain things keep reoccurring, I feel there is a solution to the problem why I am here. Yes, because he dived into some things that I was amazed about.
Okay.
I wasn't so surprised because I know he's capable. He's a spiritual man, so yes. He didn't just look at the problem and said, okay, you, I've prayed for you, go. He's given me a direction to go and be my own liberator.
Wow.
To go and work on it. As the direction he's giving me. And I think not just this one, my first time viewing his post was a teaching on the fertility leave.
Okay.
And I take a bold step to start the direction. And I started seeing things in my dream.
Wow.
So I had the courage that upon reaching him and having one-on-one encounter with him, I know the result will be dope. Okay, so my kind of advice to the viewers all around the world is this place. I'm not sure it's a ground for money making. No, because I've roamed to places before.
Wow.
Even the water you people gave us today for free.
For free, yes.
I know some places just a drop you pay money.
Before you get
I've been to places that consultation is 2,000.
Wow.
That even there is no solution. But this one, they are giving it out freely.
Wow.
So come and be blessed to be a blessing to others. It's
God
a
bless you
solution
so
ground.
So please, what's your name and where are you coming from?
My name is Kwame. I'm coming from Accra. Okay, a friend actually mentioned Apostle Okacho to me, And then he actually recommended, he sent me some videos of his, and I started following him, watching most of his videos on YouTube. And then I just made up my mind that no, this is the way to go. And then I decided to come and visit him today.
Okay, so what's that direction that you did for the first time? Because you are saying your friend introduced certain direction videos to you. Yes. Were you able to do some?
Yes, I did a few of them, and I really saw some results, because I realized that a lot of some of these men of God will come and then will tell you that do this, do that, put this and this together, and then maybe they will leave one item and then ask you to call them, contact them. But in the case of Apostle, almost all the videos I watched, nothing like that. He will give the direction freely. So I did a few of them, and then I really was happy with them, and I saw that no, instead of doing, let me get to the man of God himself, and then for
okay, so your friend first of all sent a video to you. Yes. You went straight to Apostle Ekacho social media handles. Yes. You followed up and do some of the directions, and it worked for you. Yes. That's the main reason why you want to come and see the man himself.
Exactly.
Because once you have been able to do direction that you don't know him, you have been able to do his direction, and it has worked for you. Yes. So you are here to see him
directly. Exactly.
So have you seen him?
Yes, I've seen him, and I've seen him.
Okay. So when you sat down with him, what was the first thing that Apostle said to you?
Well, he just welcomed me, and then he asked of my name. I mentioned my name. Then he started, trying to look into things. I was just quiet, and for the first time in my life, I'm over 50 years now, but Apostle told me things nobody, except my mother, nobody has ever told me that before.
Okay, so when you sat down with Apostle, he was able to come out with certain revelation that it's only your mom that is privy to that information.
Exactly, because it has to do with my birth and the circumstances at my birth. And that's why I said it's only my mother who understands and who mentioned some of those things to me. So I was just looking at him dumbfounded. I was just confused looking at him. Yes.
Wow. So you being somebody visiting us for the first time, sat with Apostle, he was able to go straight to the family, to your childbirth era, and be able to come out with certain revelation. At that point in time, what was running through your mind?
Really, I didn't know whether I was sitting before an oracle or a human being. Really, I was just really confused. Not only that, he told me things about myself. I also have children, and just one particular child of mine, it's just a carbon copy of me. And he said things about this chap I can't explain. Words cannot explain that.
Let's zoom into it one after the other to motivate somebody watching us. Okay. So, by the way, what exactly did Apostle tell you about your birth? And secondly, what did Apostle said about that special child of yours that really marvels you?
First of all, about my birth. My mother had challenges of birth. So children come and then they go. At a point, she even had twins, and one of them went and then left with the other. Between the twin and myself, there were about 3 or 4 who came and left. So when I was born, really, I was parceled and packaged and put onto a refuse dump. This is what I'm saying, that it is only my mother.
So Apostle was able to tell you this?
I'm telling you, that's why I said I didn't know what I was with an oracle or a human being, or I didn't was called a spirit, I didn't know. So, and somebody had to buy me.
You were parceled into a...
Just like they did to Moses in the Bible. Wow. I was parceled and put on a refuse dump, and then a woman, a neighbor within there, came to buy me, and then handed over to my mother. And then within that period, there was a miracle that happened. This lady who bought me, son was epileptic. That very day I heard, my mother told me that the epilepsy never came back. These were mysteries that is only known to me and my mother, who told me that.
Seriously, some of these things, but as soon as you sat with Apostle, Apostle was able to tell you like a story, a movie.
Yes. Initially, I was confused because I don't know. My mother is no more. But
by the way, have you ever discussed some of these things with some of the church, the pastors?
No, I don't. Because if you are a man of God, really, and you're really a really man of God, You should be able to tell the mysteries of people. I didn't tell Apostle anything. I've met a number of men of God. I've done a lot of direction people have given me, but nobody has ever been able to come closer, not even very, very close to what Apostle told me today.
Right. These are some of the things that when people hear or see, they'll be like, are they, is it a planned thing? Are you planning to, convince people to come to Apostle? Is that something that you want to do?
Oh, not at all. I always, you see, God has not been unfair to me. I mean, in a society, really, I don't lack. I'm able to take care of my family very well.
So nobody can pay you to do
No, not at all. Nobody
can. Also having bribe you to do.
No. I mean, society. This is why I decided to grant this interview, because I want to motivate people to see that regardless of the challenges they have, God has anointed people in this life who can help them, take them out of their problems.
One of them is Apostle Ekacho.
Apostle Ekacho. And I will recommend. I have even traveled to Nigeria before, my brother. Nobody has told me that before. So, I mean, I don't see why somebody should bribe me. What money can you give me? I don't lack that. I'm not that kind of. So God has actually blessed me. The way I operate in society, I'm not the kind of people somebody can bribe. But I think that what I've experienced today, I'm sure other people in society like my type or even beyond me are facing such challenges, and I recommend that they come to see Apostle Ekacho.
Great. So this is one of them.
Yes.
So let's zoom into your child that you really like.
Yes.
That your photocopy.
Yes.
So what did Apostle actually said about your child that you think, wow, this man, is he a real human being?
Yeah. The reason why I said that I don't know whether I was dealing with a spirit or human being or an oracle. He mentioned the name of my son, his first name.
Wow. As we started with him.
He said, who is so and so? And I said, oh, it's my third born. So what? Then I looked around to see whether, but of course my phone was not with me. I had not discussed with anybody. He mentioned the name of my son and some of the difficulties that the chap is going through. And it is me and the boy who know, and his two siblings who know. Yeah. So, and I just told him something that is happening right now as we are talking this month. And he said that this is month of birth, actually. And he just told me one or two things that I can do to be able to revert. But, of course, he told me that this child is my carbon copy. The kind of, in the amount of children that I have, this child I should really put my eyes on him properly. Yes, and I'm really encouraged. Yes.
Wow. It's amazing to hear some of these things coming from somebody like you. And so now, somebody is watching you for the first time. And you have heard this revelation, this deep secret that Apostle were able to come out with as soon as you sat with him, that you have confirmed is 100% true. Let me give you this opportunity to talk to your people, talk to somebody watching you. What exactly are you going to tell them? Because somebody wish to be here. Somebody's having all what it takes to come here, but just I'll come tomorrow, I'll come the next day and all that. What are you telling those people concerning what you've seen, you've heard today?
What I can say is that it's not late. And wherever you are in this world, distance is not a barrier. I would recommend that whatever problems you are going through, whether you are in the country or outside the country, look out for Apostle Ekacho. Your problems, God will use him to solve your problems for you. Just as he has the mysteries of my life that he has revealed this evening to me, I think that your problem may not be like mine. Probably your problems may not be big as mine, or your problem may be bigger than mine. Whatever your problems, I believe that in Ghana we are lucky to have a man of God like Apostle Ekacho. And I will encourage anybody going through any kind of spiritual problem or even physical problem, you try and speak to the apostle of God. He will come to your help. I will say that he's called and anointed by God to serve humanity. I did not know Peter. I did not know Paul. I did not know other people that God had worked to, other prophets of God. But I have seen Apostle Ekacho.
You have witnessed the power of God,
in his life. And I can tell you that it can only be God. He's been called by God, and he's doing the work of God. He didn't take anything from me. He just did that. I didn't ask me to put any money down. When I just greeted him and sat down, he asked my name, then he started talking. So I think that this is a man of God, a special man of God, and I think that we should all pray for him, that the anointing of God will continue to be great in his life, and all who have problems should try and look for Apostle Ekacho, and their problems will be resolved.
Deɛ na yɛ ka no saa no fa number no na wo de frɛ Apostle ɔyɛ nipa bi a ɔwɔ nipa ho mmerɛ paa ɛno nti wakyerɛ wei for free ɛnkɔ nkɔgye aduro biara ɛmfa mmɛhyɛ ɛnɛ w'adwuma a wɔyɛ nim ɛbɛwi aseɛ na ɛde ɔsɛyɛ ana abrɛw wei ɛhaban wei ɛyɛ adeɛ a Nyankopɔn na abɔ ala guntugu yɛ haban ɛnɛ yi ɔsɛ no a fa dware fa nkyen ɛne ɛwoɔ ka ho fa dware na woahwɛ sɛ yɛmma mmɛtɔ adeɛ no a abusua Apostle Ekacho ne ɛne ne si nkonnwa a yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ dwumadi a yɛato ne din ɛyɛ sunsum mu mmerɛ yɛbɛsan ba bio ɛde afoforɔ ɛso ɛde ama wo yɛda ase bye bye.